All right, William F. Jasper of the New American Magazine will be joining us from Copenhagen, as well as Alex Newman. So we look forward to having both those gentlemen on together. I'm about to go to your phone calls. I do just want to throw out to the listeners, yesterday was the final day to get your orders in and to be guaranteed via UPS to get it delivered before Christmas. T-shirts, books, films, everything we have to offer in the effort against the New World Order at Infowars.com. In the online video bookstore / Patriot Gear area. But most areas of the country take 2 or 3 or 4 days. And so it's not guaranteed. Some areas with UPS, only around Christmas do they say it takes 6 days. Most places it's 2, 3, 4 days. When it's non-Christmas, it's guaranteed 4 days the way we ship it. But the point is, get your orders in today to get Fall of the Republic and a free T-shirt of your choice. An Obama Joker shirt, a Join or Die, Don't Tread on Me shirts, all available free with Fall of the Republic, a bunch of other combos, a bunch of other specials for a limited time. When the Obamas run out, I'm going to get rid of the free T-shirt deal. Okay? And they are running out. The sizes we've run out of, I added some other variants, varieties of T-shirts that you can get so everybody can take advantage of it. We have some other deals where you can get Fall of the Republic and get Reflections and Warnings with Aaron Russo free. I just want Fall of the Republic in people's hands. You may know all about the New World Order. You probably know more than I do. Does your neighbor, do your friends, do your family? Can you present it as well as this film? Probably not. I know I couldn't present this information as good as I could in a film because I crafted this. I mean, my wife saw this and said, this blows all your other films away. It really does. The information, the production quality. People are ready to wake up. Fall of the Republic. You can also get big deals with Endgame, Obama Deception, Camp FEMA, a bunch of other books and videos that I produced and that we also carry. Infowars.com or 888-253-3139. And coming up, UN chief, we will impose global governance. He gave an LA Times interview and said it again. He said, we will impose, whether you like it or not. And we got Rothschild on TV talking about how they're going to force it. I mean, these are dictators, folks, and they must be resisted. All right, I'm going to start taking calls. Julio in Illinois. Then Eric, Virgil, Allison, Jeff, and others. Go ahead. You're on the air, Julio.
Alex Jones, freedom fighter. How are you this afternoon, sir?
Good, my friend. What's on your mind?
Well, it's a beautiful day here in Macomb, Illinois. Sunny skies and beautiful chemtrails circling through our beautiful city. Great day.
Well, the brain damage will help us all feel better and submit.
Oh, and the tap water is nothing more than mercury deliciousness.
You're a good American.
Kidding aside, well, I mean, I don't want to be one of those right-wing terrorists that believes in the
No, but if you say, I love tyranny, I love brain damaging my children with chemical weapons in the food and water, then I, like Sean Hannity, say you're a great American.
Well, a comment about the show and then a quick question. Conspiracy theory, watching it last night with my friends, we still can't believe that it's on TV. To me, it's one of the greatest shows of all time.
Yeah.
It's better than anything that's out there right now. It's better than V or Lost or all those stupid other network
that aren't real. Let me just add this point, and I'll come back to you if you want to finish, Julio, and we'll go to everybody else. Because this is a key point before I forget it. In October of last year, Jesse came down for 3 days and hung out with me. And I picked his brain, he picked my brain. I mean, we had dinner a bunch of times, drove around to the hill country, hung out with Willie Nelson. And he was pitching this show, and he said, I will not do it if I don't control it. And so I immediately wanted to be involved because if it ever aired, it would be groundbreaking. And I love to trailblaze. And I'm playing second or third fiddle on this show, but I'm the only second or third fiddle, and this is very exciting. Okay, Julio, then Eric, Allison, Jeff, and others. We're going to your calls right now. Julio, finish up your point.
Yeah, so conspiracy theory, unbelievable show. It gets people to understand what's really going on in the world and understand the names. Maurice Strong. I learned from the show that he was an oil tycoon, which makes him a greater scum than he already is.
So is Al Gore. Al Gore is the majority owner of Occidental Petroleum, and his companies are the most vicious cutting down rainforest. See, it's like Prince Bernhard got caught under the Wild Wildlife Fund hunting elephants and selling their tusk in a huge industrial op. They're the exact opposite of what they claim to be. Do you understand?
To my question, Alex, do you think you're talking about them using another false flag attack on the country? If Copenhagen, if we don't pass it here in this country through our Senate, or if the catastrophe continues down in Copenhagen with all those world disgusting leaders, there's a report. I was wondering if you could take a look at it through starpage.com, the greatest search engine of all time, August 1996 from the Air Force, weather as a force multiplier, owning the weather in 2025.
Yeah, no, I've covered that many times, yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty disgusting. I think this could be it because it says in that document the public will not know whether or not it's an attack from the government or it's a natural occurrence.
Yeah,
so
no, we need to pull that report up, and I appreciate your call. What you're getting at is this, and yes, they can create hurricanes, they can weaken them, they can strengthen them, they can kill them. They can create other weather systems for more than 50 years. It's very advanced now. It's declassified in China, in Europe. There's UN treaties from the 70s. And yes, the globalists want to play God. They're introducing that you got to be scared of the environment. No doubt they are capable of staging environmental crises, a false flag weather event, to then sell global warming. That's actually coming up in Fall of the Republic 2, that I haven't named the main name of it yet. But that's what it's all about. The eugenics, the master plan, and what they are going to launch. And certainly, that is a very important point, Julio. Owning the weather in 2025. Let's go. And they already owned it 20 years before that. Let's go ahead and talk to Eric in California. Go ahead, Eric.
Alex, it's great to be on your show again. It's been a while. I've got a lot to report. First off, I'd like to thank Julio for his chemtrail report from Illinois. Mm-hmm. Currently here in Southern California, I'm watching 4 jets laying down the aerosol of love, and I would like to talk to Allison and Jeff, who are on hold, and get a report from them. It seems like they have teams of these working throughout the United States, and it's like, you know, when they're spraying here, they got to be spraying somewhere else. And maybe
the Airwatch group, the California Skywatch now has groups all over the world, and they are chronicling that, and I appreciate your call. The only issue with chemtrails is people just call in and say, I see them spraying. Next caller, I see them spraying. This plane's at 5,000 feet laying down giant trails that never dissipate. I see them spraying. Instead of teams reading the writings of the White House science czar and the Nobel Prize winner from the early 90s who came up with the plan of chemtrails. See, no one's out educating others about the source documents of the weather modification program. That's why Julio's call was good, though he called last week with the same information, about owning the weather in 2025. Or you could talk about Army Times, April 27th or 28th, 1997, SecDef William Cohen says, yes, we control the weather, we can create earthquakes and tsunamis. I mean, I'm not the one saying that, he's the one saying it. So, yes, we need to educate people that the government just quietly, just let it slip out, like a burp in church, that, yeah, we're spraying you, it's for your own good. Now, don't worry about it.
This is Alex Jones, and